Had it turned down. Let's see now. All right. Good to go. All right. We will start off by checking news this morning. Wait a minute. Alrighty. Oh, I brought my freaking coffee spoon in here. All right. All right, let's see if they have any exciting news this morning. Oh, we do have a little bit of three-star news this morning. So I'm not like a huge fan of the early morning news, especially when it messes up the charts. I hate when you get like that 100-point move and it leaves the charts behind and you got to kind of wait for them to kind of look back to normal. So just be aware of that. If you're some trades this morning, we have news and 10 o'clock and also at 9:45. And I'll just put that in the chat for anybody that shows up later. All right, so now let's mark out our highs and lows from overnight. So it looks like we already kind of ran the Asian low. So we got the London low down at the 450s. Okay, so we do have Asian lows, I mean highs way on up here. Man, we sold off a good bit last night. I can't remember, somebody's in my lobby the other day saying that September is usually one of the bearish months of the year. All right. All right, we will flip over to the 1 hour and see if we got any huge gaps that we can fill. I'm just going to mark that because I do not want to have that huge blue mark on the screen. What do we got still? 5 minutes. All right. It's a huge old gap there. Sounds like a methodical man jumped in a trade already this morning. So with their counts today, we're definitely going to be trying to doing our best not to over trade today. We're just going to look. We got about 4 accounts that we want to trade on. So it's just going to be a one and done this morning. We actually did take a trade pre-market this morning over there on the rally accounts over here. Is this the right one? Yep. So here's the rally charts. I've been just trying to get these set up. So I've been trying to make them look similar to the Ninja. The only thing difference with these charts is we don't have the fancy 1 hour opening and 1 hour close indicator. And what this one does is there's a indicator on here that will pre-mark out the fair value gaps. So we've been kind of using that. We've been also been doing a little back testing. So similar to the last couple weeks, I've been doing kind of a pullback strategy. And I've noticed that these pullback strategies are a little bit more higher win percentage when it pulls back into a fair value gap. See, that gap did not hold. What do we still got? About 3 minutes, guys, before the market opens. Usually not a big fan of the pre-market, especially a few minutes before the market opens. Anytime I've taken those free market trades, usually I ended up getting my butt whooped. Trying to fix my screens over here. We did a little bit of moving around as far as my monitor setups. And that's because we upgraded to like a 34-inch monitor above our head now instead of the smaller screen. So give it a little bit more real estate. Still got about 2 minutes left. The only thing I hate about this morning is we had a pretty big sell-offs last night. So that's usually crappy price action for the New York session. And we also have news at 9:45 and 10 o'clock. So more likely, we probably won't be taking any trades for the first 30 minutes. I was looking for for some reason I can't find the NQ book map that's usually kind of Freeman Stream. Here it is. Here it is. All right, guys, the market's open. Ooh, that's loud. All right. Ooh, nice little sell off this morning. Maybe we can sweep these lows and move on back up. Whew. Busted on through. All right, so we crashed the London lows. Man. I need to go to a higher time frame to kind of see where we could go from here. What's that? 340s possibly? Oh yeah, I forgot about my ES chart here. Mm. Mm. Keep on moving lower. So we're just still slowly just kind of moving down. My God. Excuse me, guys. Man, this thing's just keep going. Maybe a push down before the explosion from the news in a little bit. Got a 5-minute wick test here. I'm gonna be very skeptical of taking any kind of trade in this first 10 or so minutes. So this is at that 5-minute wick test. Let's see if that thing holds up. Trying to see if no, it wouldn't have. It might have gave you your 5 or 10 points. That's about it. Looks. We still got about 5 minutes before news kicks in. All right. That trade was super tempting there. We're just so close to news. So your entry would have had to been 99. Let's see. Yeah, you would have got your 10 points out of that one, but it wouldn't have been a confident 10. You know, it'd have been a hard 10. Usually these don't work out very well for me. I need a better move where we pull back into the 9 here. I think there's a lot of volume that people are getting out because of news in about 5 minutes. Yeah, that would have been a tough move to hold. I mean, I'm not saying it's not going to win or lose, but that would have been a tough hold. So you would have got your win on this pullback here with the 5 minute wick test, but it would have been a hard move to sell through. Your buy entry would have been basically right here. And your stop loss would have been here, so you could have did it maybe a 10 for 10. So what's going to happen is we're going to get that news right at 45 after, and it's just going to mess up the 15-minute candle. Good morning, Andy. How are you doing today? We're just being patient, waiting on a setup. This kind of looks like a nice little bear 3 candle short there. You get the big red candle with the little bitty baby green candle, and let's see if it would have been a winner. Your entry would have been around the 60, 80, 71 there. Let's see if at least get 10 points out of there. Yeah, you would almost got 10 points out of that. Those are the type of trades I look for whenever I'm trading on the eval here. You know, trading on the 90% eval, just looking for a All right, guys. So we got about 2 minutes before that first set of news pops. So this is the kind of setup I like sometimes, where when you pull back into the 9 and 21, but you're less than a minute away from news, so we won't be taking that. Got 30 seconds, so if you're in a trade, just be aware that news is going to pop off in 30 seconds, 20 seconds. Oh yeah, I would definitely look into this trade here if it wasn't news. We're struggling to move higher, so hopefully you get short around the 90s. I'm hoping it doesn't do much, actually, so it doesn't mess up the charts. Okay, good. It didn't mess up the charts too bad. Kind of finding support at that 15 level. Woo. Look at that 5-minute wick holding. at that session. Still. To me, we still look like we're short. I just don't know if there's an entry. I'm trying to see where maybe a possible pullback could go. Definitely the 20s. That was really no entry for the short as far as. We also have the 15-minute set here at the 357s. So right now you kind of got the 9 and 21 coming together. Man, that 5-minute wig test has been pretty insane. It's just been a magnet. I don't know if that was some kind of pre-market news. That thing just dumped off out of nowhere. What the crap? It's like a 40-point dump. Got the 15-minute gap here. Well, I try to hit this. See, fuck, come on. That's fucked messed up. Let me close those out. Man, I hit that buy button back up here and it filled me 20 points away. Come on. I just had to close that crap. Makes no freaking sense. So now we would just have to wait for the, we might not even have time. Still got about 5 minutes.
Order submitted.
Mm. We got to break even.
Order canceled.
Okay. Unfortunately, we didn't get that freaking first freaking whatever you want to call it. We should have had a winning trade that first time. I guess I just had too much charts open and it caused a horrible delay. So instead of getting 100, and so we had to get back the 62 from the bad freaking fill plus the 80 we made. So we should have 140 bucks, and instead we got 80. What a man, that irritates the crap out of me, guys. For some reason, one of my things not showing up. So nice little pullback, but we're less than 1 minute away from the news. Wow, that was a nice. Oh, there's the news candle. Hmm. Oof. Nice. Find a little support at that 604s. Mm. Dude. Dude, this delay. All right. Oh, this delay is unreal. Oh, damn it. We were on the wrong account. So no more trading on our funded. It's just we're getting bad delays today. Yeah, apparently Ripnick's have some issues. That's the third trade I've taken where we've had huge delays. Apparently there's multiple people that's having freezing issues with Ripnick this morning. Might have to lower my risk down because we cannot be trading with 8 micros and the entries aren't coming through. I don't know if we're going to have another. See, I hit the sell button there just to try it out. Look how a delay that is. Dude, it's not even filling me. Look. Okay, well, no more trades today. We cannot trade like that with our accounts. I do not want to mess up my account starting out. So be careful if you're trading. We may try switching over to a sim account, but just to see how it goes. But luckily enough, we're able to finish green, even though that thing did cost me $30 on my funded account a while ago. So, I don't know, freaking annoyed. We'll give it one more try. And if this next trade is like a 10-second delay from entering, we will not continue trading just because there's no reason taking trades whenever Ripnick is messing up. Hopefully no one else is having horrible issues with this. Look, we're on a sim account right now, so I'm just going to grab an entry in a minute just to see what kind of feel it gives us. So this is kind of what we're looking for. We're not really looking to find the perfect entry. So we got a 15-minute opening gap here. This is where the 15-minute close. Let's see how long it takes to fill it. I'm going to tell you when I hit the sell button just to see how long it takes. And it's even worse on sim accounts. Sometimes it can fill me 40 points away. All right, hitting the sell button. Up, now it goes through on time. You dirty freaking thing, you. Don't copy that trade or don't mind that trade. That's just me just kind of see if stuff's working right because I've been getting horrible fills. And this is just on a sim account. So it just may be an early morning for us, and we may just try to come back and do the last 2 hours or something to see if it's working barely. Because I don't want to get my account stuck in a trade where I can't get out. Apparently, there's another person, Methodical Man, that's stuck in a trade. I don't even know why that stopped me out for red. So I don't understand why I got taken out of that trade a while ago. I had my stop loss up here. And we were short on that. Even though it's a sim account, it's not a big deal. So we're approaching a pivot there at the 92s. Yeah, 92s. Most of the time we hit the 300s. This is always a retest. Unfortunately, this cost us probably $100 in profits on this mess up today for whatever's going on Riptic, because it was giving us bad fills. All right, here's another pivot. All right, so did find support at that pivot. That's pretty normal. Usually it takes a time or two to get through. All right. So we're just kind of finding short. Let's see if this thing's still working. Looks like we're going to maybe find a little support at the. So we're finding support at the pivot. Hmm. Look, I'm trying this on a sim account. It filled me 64 points off. Oh my goodness. All right, so let me go to settings and do that whole time thing again. Let's see if that works. Oh my goodness. So we're probably going to call it a morning at 9:30 until we know some of these issues are fixed, because we're not going to sit here and just enter trades and we get bad fills. Maybe it pulled back into the, let's see if it'll let me. See, this thing is still not, where did that thing put me at this time? Still 60 points. So I can't even take sim trades normal. Oh well. So we did, even though the market's not the market, but even though the entries are bad today, we've been getting bad fills. We're still up, but like I feel like I should have $160 on this funded account here, but instead I have 20 or $50, $24, whatever. I think this one worked out good. Like for some reason this was profit from, was that from last night maybe, or Monday? I guess for some reason it's all just kind of running together, so I'm not really sure. And we also took a trade on a rally account this morning, and even then it was still like a slight delay on the entries. Let's see if it'll let me go short here on this sim. Oh, it worked. It let us go short. I probably wouldn't have taken a short because this is all flat. See how it's just kind of consolidating? This would be kind of like your consolidation flat. This is not a good entry. This right here is just to see if it would even put me in a trade normally. We're probably going to call it a morning. Just the fact that Ripnick is having issues, because we're not going to enter in any of the accounts that matter. We don't want to get stuck in a trade, or we've already kind of lived through a couple bad entries where it was bad fills. But we were lucky enough to still be green today, but still just don't want to take any chances. Then you have to fight the prop firms to get them to fix it. I just don't really want to go through that. Looks like we're kind of curling back up. Nice pullback. Let's see, which sim account? I want to take a sim account trade, but I have to see. I'm scared to enter just because I'm scared it's going to delay. Looks like it may come back, stop us out here. Yep. All right. What is going on here? No, was that? Oh my God, dude, I was on the wrong fucking account. So guys, we're just going to call it a day just so we don't mess up any more of our accounts. We've just been getting horrible delay entries. So we will just be back for a POW hour. Thank you guys for watching this morning, and we will return this evening. Hopefully these Reptic issues will be solved.